Okay. Well,
All right, it says it's 5 o'clock, so I will read the pre-meeting announcement. Pursuant to Governor Baker's March 12, 2020 order suspending certain provisions, the open meeting law, general laws, chapter 30A, section 18, and the governor's March 15th, 2020 and March 23rd order imposing strict limitations on the number of people that may gather in one place, this meeting of the Town of Southampton Select Board is being conducted via remote participation. No in-person attendance of members of the public will be permitted, but every effort will be made to ensure that the public can adequately access the proceedings as provided for in the order. A reminder that persons who would like to listen to or view this meeting while in progress may do so by go to zoom.us/join, hit join a meeting in the top right of the screen, type in the meeting 864-9446-3265 and enter the password 837854, hit join. Please be sure to mute your device when joining in. Note, to join in video meeting with cell phone, you will need to download the Zoom app from the App Store. Call-in telephone number is 646-558-8656. Or by watching public access TV, Charter Spectrum Channel 191. In-person attendance and public comment at select board meetings will be suspended until further notice. If you email a written public comment before the scheduled select board meeting, it will be read at that select board meeting. If you email a written public comment after viewing something at a live televised select board meeting, it will be read at the next select board meeting. Please send your public comments via email to selectmen@townofsouthampton.org. Please note that all public comments must be within the requirements, policy, and public comments listed in the open time for the public on the select board agenda. Francine, it's all yours.
okay, let's begin with the Pledge of Allegiance, please. I
Pledge
pledge
allegiance
to the flag of the United
States of America,
and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation,
God, under God, indivisible,
with
with
liberty.
liberty and justice
For all.
for all.
Thank you. I think we need to pick a spokesperson.
The rest of us lip sync it.
Mute the rest of us or something, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, a quorum is present, including Chris Fowles, John Martin, and myself, Francine Tishman. Rini has started a tradition at meetings with mention of good things. So I'd like to start by saying that we had a very well organized and successful, if not unusual in the fact that it was the first annual town meeting on Saturday, August 15th at Liberty Field. I'm happy to report that all articles on the town meeting warrant passed, including our annual budget, and that the discussion and the questions went very well. Even the weather cooperated. For residents unable to make the meeting, it was recorded by eMedia and is available for viewing at your convenience. I would like to thank the team of people who worked to plan the meeting to ensure that the outdoor facilities were not only comfortable and that social distancing was followed from registration to departure. That team includes Ed Gibson, John Martin, Lucy Dalton, Charlie Kanicki, Ian Illingsworth, John Workman, Randall Kemp, Robert Floyd, Carl Keener, Jerry Swanson, and Tammy Walunas. And as it says, as the saying goes, it takes a village. It took a village, and they did a great job. I also want to thank the others who helped during the meeting, the police, the fire EMT, and the highway department personnel, and eMedia and CJC Sound for the recording and audio system. And finally, I do want to thank Chris Fowles for her precise reading of all the warrant motions.
No, that was really you, Francine. That was you, Francine. You didn't see the newspaper?
I did see the newspaper. Anyway, I apologize if I left anyone out, and I thank you all. Okay. So moving right along, since there are no appointments, presentations, reports, permits, or old business, we're just jumping ahead on the agenda. We will move to new business, and the purpose of our special meeting is the approval of the state primary election ballot. So I'm going to ask Ed to either read the ballot or share it on the screen so that everyone can see. Ed?
Read it. Commonwealth of Massachusetts, William Francis Galvin, Secretary of the Commonwealth. Warrant for 2020 state primary, SS, Hampshire County. To the constables of the town of Southampton, greetings. In the name of the Commonwealth, you are hereby required to notify and warn the inhabitants of said city or town who are qualified to vote in primaries to vote at Town Hall, 210 College Highway, Southampton, on Tuesday, the first day of September 2020, from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. for the following purpose: to cast their votes in the state primaries for the candidates of political parties for the following offices: Senator in Congress for this Commonwealth, Representative in Congress for the 1st District, Councilor for the 8th District, Senator in General Court for the 2nd Hampden and Hampshire District, Representative in General Court, 1st Hampshire District, Register of Probate, Hampshire County. Hereof, fail not, make return of this warrant with your doings thereon at the time and place of said voting, given under our hands this, and if you approve it, it'll be the 18th day of August 2020, and then I'll be looking for your signatures.
Okay. All right, thank you, Ed. Do we have a motion to approve the ballot?
Yeah, I'll make the motion. We approve the ballot.
I'll second it.
All right, thank you. Any discussion? Any discussion on it? Okay, then let's do a roll call vote.
Fowles, aye.
Martin, aye.
Tishman, aye. Unanimous. Okay.
All right.
And you'll be around later and we'll all sign it, correct?
Yep, I will be around probably within 15 or 20 minutes of the close of this meeting.
Very good. Okay, see you then. All right, the next item, is there any other necessary business that cannot wait until our next meeting on August 25th? Okay, see none. All right, I do have one piece of correspondence to read from a resident. Okay, I watched and listened to the last select board meeting on August 11th, 2020. I was particularly interested in the remarks from Chris Fowles regarding the sharing of emails and letters received from the public. In this regard, I would like to address the Capital Committee. Who chooses the members? Currently in Southampton, 1/3, in parentheses, over 2,000 are seniors. Should there not be a member on the Capital Committee representing this group? Education and town facilities are represented. Seniors should not be an afterthought. Looking over the budget, the Council on Aging Director is, in parentheses, embarrassingly, the lowest paid department head, not by a few $100s, but thousands. Seniors need to have their voices heard. Updates from some departments more than once a year. Now with COVID-19 here and not going away soon, it would be informative for the public to hear from the Board of Health. Our businesses being checked to ensure that they are following regulations. Our group numbers being maintained. Our groups wearing masks and social distancing. Thankfully, the Senior Scoop, the Council on Aging newsletter, as well as Robert Floyd's newsletter, have done a nice job covering COVID-19. Seniors are the most vulnerable and need to be kept informed. If committee chairs with committee vacancies could be given the opportunity to explain the goal of the committee at a select board meeting, they may have better results recruiting volunteers. On a personal note, I feel the current select board has and continues to do a great job. Their willingness to be open to communication is to be applauded, and I hope they will be open to the concerns of our town seniors. Keep safe. Sincerely, Lorraine, better known as Lori Loisel. Thank you, Lori, for your letter.
Good.
Okay. Now, anything else? So our next meeting is, pardon, John?
Do you mind if I just make a comment to that?
Go right ahead.
I think it's a great idea, and I think one of our problems is we've tried to do that many times in the past. We've started, we've stopped, we've started, we've stopped with getting department heads and committees in. We haven't been consistent, and I think Lori's right. We need to have more consistency and make sure that shows up on our agendas on a regular basis.
No, I agree with you, certainly. Good. Okay. So, yeah, Ed, I think we talked our last meeting or the meeting before that we were going to get back on that kind of a schedule.
Yes.
Okay. So, when do you think we'll be starting? In the September meetings or this last meeting?
Yeah, should be the first meeting.
Okay, that works. Everybody else okay with that?
Sure. Yep.
All right, let's get on. Okay, then the next announcement is that our next meeting, according to the agenda anyway that I'm following, the next meeting of the Select Board is August 25th, next Tuesday at 6 p.m. All right, and then looking, this is open time for the public. Is there anyone out there, not that I see, who wants to make a comment?
No one's on.
Okay, seeing none, then that concludes our business for this evening. Can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Second, any discussion? I doubt it.
I think this is the shortest meeting on record as far as I remember. Congratulations.
Yeah, really.
All right, so with that, we'll do a roll call vote.
Fowles, aye.
Martin, aye.
Tishman, aye. Unanimous that we will adjourn at 5:12. That is a record.
Thank you all very much. I will see you shortly, and the route will be John's to Chris's to Francine's.
Okay, we'll see you
All
in
right.
a little bit. Good
All right,
night,
thanks.
everyone.
Okay.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
You're welcome. Thank you.